Hi, Colton here with Wellcats, and today we're at a local HEB. And we're going to be going through the grocery store, and I'm going to give you some tips on choosing nutritious foods and how to be efficient with grocery shopping. Start in the produce section so you can select fruits and vegetables for the meals you plan to prepare for the week. The bulk produce section will make the best bang for your buck when shopping for your fruits and vegetables. These items should make up the main staples for the meals you've prepared for the week. Prepackaged produce will provide a convenient way to get in your fruits and veggies as well. Keep in mind though that they'll be a bit more expensive because they're already prepared for you. If your grocery store offers free fruit for children, go ahead and let them grab a piece of fruit. That way they can have a healthy snack while you shop. Now, if your favorite fruit is out of season, or if you're looking to make smoothies or shakes with your fruit, try using a frozen fruit option. These are going to be more affordable and also contain the same amount of nutrients. So canned fruits and vegetables can also make for a great option if you don't buy fresh produce. However, when shopping for fruit, be sure to keep an eye out for a couple things. So you want to avoid canned fruit that's in heavy syrup. There's gonna be a lot of added sugar and kind of things you don't want in there. And so what you wanna look for is for fruit that have no sugar added. So they'll typically be canned or packaged in water or in their own juice, and that's going to have the best nutrition profile. So when choosing canned vegetables, you'll want to go ahead and reach for the no salt added option. This is important because when keeping heart health in mind, a lower sodium content is going to be the best choice. When choosing meats, you'll want to reach for a leaner option. This is going to include things such as fish, turkey, and chicken. Now, when it comes to red meat, there is room for its consumption. However, you'll want to limit it to about 3 6-ounce servings per week.
Okay, go.
So aside from meats, options such as eggs, beans, and lentils are all going to make for very great protein sources. So when choosing your grains such as bread or pasta noodles, the most important thing will be to choose whole grain options. And this is real easy. So a simple trick, you look at the product and the very first word you see should be whole. Now it's recommended that half of your grain intake for the day comes from whole sources. So for example, when making spaghetti, try using a regular enriched noodle option. You can use half of that and then half of a whole grain option. So when choosing a breakfast cereal, there's 3 important factors you want to consider. You want to think about serving size, sugar content, and the amount of fiber in the product. You want a serving size that's going to fill you up, and ideally a breakfast cereal that's going to be high in fiber and low in sugar. So the recommendation for dairy is going to be low-fat dairy products. So when looking for milk, choose 1 or 2% or even a fat-free option. And as a fun fact, all milk has the same amount of vitamin D in it. So feel free to choose any. So when choosing a beverage to go with a meal, water should always be your #1 choice. However, if you're looking for more flavor out of your beverage, try options such as sparkling water. Also, you can add different fruits or things like cucumber to your water, and that'll boost the flavor as well. When checking out, avoid picking up sugary items such as candy or soda from the checkout line. Well, I hope you found today's tips to be helpful. If you have any other questions before the next video, please feel free to email me at cas365@texasstate.edu. Until then, I'm Colton with Wellcats, and I'll see y'all next time.